What is up, guys? In this video, I want to go over how you can get your first copywriting client, even if you have no money, no funds, and honestly, even if you have no experience. So, as you guys know, I like to keep my videos pretty short, pretty focused, and dialed in on what we're talking about. So, the two things I'm going to discuss today is leads and then offer. And I'm going to share exactly what I did to get my first copywriting clients. It honestly worked really well. I think it's a strategy that everybody should be doing, especially if you have time, because if you don't have the money to run ads for yourself, for your business, then hopefully you have time and you can invest it, because those are the two types of currency that we have. So this is something I shared just in a recent video, so you guys may have seen this already. Data scraping Instagram page. This is the, I would say, most effective way to get a massive list of potential clients. And I've shared this in other videos, so I'm not going to go huge into details, but basically you find people who are currently running ads on Facebook. You filter by running ads for a couple weeks, and if you don't know how to do that, I have another video that I posted just last week about that. It explains how to do it. Or and then once you see them, reach out to them, offer something for free. I would always offer like a free writing piece of copy and then deliver the upsell. So data scraping the Instagram pages. I'm just going to share exactly what I did, guys, just so you guys can see a little bit. Whoa, let's zoom out. Let me refresh this page. Let me refresh. There we go. Okay. Wow, this is crazy. This brings back so many memories. Okay, so when you guys do data scraping, this is kind of what I did. I simplified it a lot, and so I'm going to simplify this for you guys as well. But basically, what I'll show the whole thing, and then you guys can kind of choose what to keep and get rid of. So I would get the name, the LinkedIn page, Facebook and Instagram page, their funnel that they're running ads to if they had one, their thank you page if they had one. I'd like to do like a test opt-in. And then also the copywriting resource. This is basically what I sent them. I saw what they had and I'd send them some like Google document, right? I'll go more into that in just a second. These are like the reach out dates. I used to be a lot more kind of technical on everything and how I found them, whether it be YouTube. This is like a data sourcing thing called Magic Brief. I ended up just using Ad Library for a lot of these. But yeah, this is kind of what I would do. I would find people and I'd get all this information from them, and then I'd reach out to them, and I'll give you guys that example of how I reached out to people in a bit. But I just want to show you guys just an idea. Like, look how many people I have. I switched to just doing Instagram because I found that Instagram got the best reply rate, so I didn't even worry about anything else to save time. And I have literally thousands of people, guys. Some of them are just Facebook. I know it goes back to Instagram eventually. Wow, there's so many. Oh, actually, there is Instagram for all of these. They're just somewhere else. I know I have Instagram for these somewhere. I think I hid them. Anyways, Instagram page is the one that I had the most for like all of these. The ad library, I may have just hidden them, but as you can see, there's thousands of them. Tons of them, right? Oh man, I can't even do them all. Okay, and so what I would do, I'd basically reach out to them. I would just open like a ton of them at one time. So what you could do is if you go to the, man, I'm really annoyed. I don't know where I put the Instagram. I used to have another place. But anyways, you can open like up to 50 at a time. So what I would do, I'd open, this is 16. So I'd just do like 201 to 250, for example, right? You right click, view more actions, open links. And if you click that, it just opens a ton of links. Okay, let's go back, because this is going to make me go crazy. Let's see if I can just, okay, there we go. You get the point. And then I'd reach out to all of them and send them a message. So that's pretty much how that worked. I'm going to go back to Figma real quick. Let me pause this. I think my face disappeared, but whatever. You guys get the point. So that's what I would do, right? Tons of these and tons of, wow, just tons of leads. This is what you guys have time to do. What I actually ended up doing, guys, is I hired somebody to do this for me on Upwork. So if you have the time, do it yourself. I ended up paying someone, I think it was like, man, I want to say it was like $20 for every 200 or something like that, or something like that. I can't remember. So it's a pretty good deal, $20 for 200. I can't remember the exact amount, but there's a lot of people on Upwork who are willing to do this for pretty cheap. If you're not, you just have to kind of create a Loom video, tell them how to do it, and then they'll do it. So that's thing number one, guys. Just get tons of leads. You just got to put in the work. Next, and let me just kind of zoom in on this, guys. you just got to reach out to them. So this is an example of a guy I reached out to. His name is Justin. Hey, Justin, I'm a full-time copywriter looking to go freelance. I saw you're running FB ads. Would you mind if I wrote you a piece of FB ad copy for free? And if you like it, you can test it out against your control. Sure. Then I sent a little Loom video explaining what it is, asking some questions about kind of his demographic and all that jazz. And then, a woman over 30 looking to lose fat and keeping their curves, about 6 years is how long he's been doing it. So I was like, how long have you been doing this? Just curious. Anyways, sweet, sounds good. Create a Google Doc, send it to him. This is like a little ad sample. And then I send him a voice message saying, hey, like, this is awesome. Or no, sorry. In my best message, I was explaining why I did what I did. He's like, wow, you're tough. Conversation continued. I actually still work with this guy. So that's kind of a fun one because I do still, good connection, solid dude. We'll keep it going. So here's another one. Just reaching out to them. Hey, Laura, I'm a full-time copywriter looking to go freelance. Same script. I literally just copy and paste, guys. Some people say go personal. I don't go personal because I just think it sounds valuable. Just pause real quick. I was trying to get my face to show. I don't know why it's not showing, but whatever. You guys get the point. Anyways, yeah, I just copied and pasted the exact same message to everybody. I felt like it was way more efficient because if someone's interested, I'm not looking for people. I don't want to do the sales, right? If they're interested, they're interested. I'm offering something for free. If I can't convince them to be interested in something that's free, then there's no way I'm going to get a sale ever. But yeah, this is another one. She's like, sure, I'm looking to relaunch ads for this product next week. Just to warn you, I'm very picky and I'm a pretty advanced marketer. So, I was like, I've been told that before. I always appreciate a challenge. Sounds good. I'll get this to you later today. Anyways, I guess I was busy that day, so I followed up and then I sent it to her later. Anyways, did this over and over and over again. This is an AI bot, but then he actually replied, said go nuts, sent him something. Here's another one. You guys get the point, right? Here's one. They sent a reply. They were actually really interested, so I sent another reply. Ended up sending them, another ad sample. Same thing here. Sounds good. Good offer. Sent it over. You guys can see that I've done this. This is not even probably like a tenth, not even close to this is like a very tiny percentage. I've done hundreds of these guys. I just put in so much work doing this to get started. And the good thing is it does two things. I should really type this out because the next thing that this does is it gives you practice. It builds, connections or networking for getting clients, and it builds your portfolio. And this is huge because if you guys don't have the experience, you need a portfolio. And I ended up building something like this, and I've gotten results since I started. So I know that not everyone can say results, right? But if you go down, I have copywriting work. I have over 50 ad samples available, but here are just a few. These are all things that I just sent to people. That's it. It's just tons of examples of that. And if you guys are creating, first becoming a copywriter, this all is just building your own portfolio so that when people reach out to you, they're like, hey, can I see examples of your work? You're like, sure, here you go. And you just give them these. This is landing page edits and then all long form Facebook ad copy edits. And then they can see how you work. They can see the way that you talk and whatever and all that jazz. So anyways, I hope that makes sense, guys. Other than that, that's pretty much it. You just go for the close. A lot of these people, after they're having these conversations, it's pretty natural because they're like, oh wow, I really like this, and then you naturally flow into awesome. I'd love to work with you more on a long-term basis if that's something that you're open to. They say yes or no. You hop on a call. You discuss a rate. You start at something small, maybe $500 a month. You move up, and then you move up from there. Anyways, I hope this was helpful information, guys. It's just put in the work. That's really all that it is, and that's kind of how you can get your first copywriting client.